Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with a free Dow analysis for you for the New York trading session dated Monday the 30th of August. Starting out with a quick look at a monthly chart, we're just going to go back to the end of 1999. I have the end of a cycle degree fifth wave here, a long rise in a simple impulsive five-wave structure ending here, followed by an expanded flat A, B, still working on C to the downside. I'm pretty happy with this wave count. I expect that this very long sustained rise, it obviously looks like an impulse, and it's highly likely that the fifth wave ended here. This wave behaviour is pretty different to what came before. This is a corrective count, and it's a 154% correction of A. Because wave B was a 154% correction of A, if wave C is simply 1.618 the length of A, the most common relationship between those two for an expanded flat, that would take the Dow down to 6,832. And it's already reached beyond that point already. So the next downwards target for a complete satisfactory five-wave structure for wave C at cycle degree is to 2,278.84. It's entirely possible for wave C at cycle degree, which began here, to be 2.618 the length of A. If it's exceeded 1.618 the length of A, that's technically our next downside target, and that's certainly possible for expanded flat corrections. This is the most common type of flat correction. There does remain a slim possibility that for this correction we're looking at a running triangle with an A, B, C, still to work on D, but I don't think so. This C wave, lasting just 18 months, is much, much briefer than this A and B wave. It just doesn't have the right look. It is slim, it's a slim outslide technical possibility though. This A wave at cycle degree lasted a Fibonacci 3 years. This B wave at cycle degree lasted a Fibonacci 5 years. If this C wave continues this increasing duration and takes the next in the Fibonacci number sequence and lasts 8 years, we'll see an end to it around about the end of October 2015. Taking you now to a daily chart for the last year, where this maroon 2 here is this maroon 2 up here. Here's our recent movement for the Dow. According to this wave count, we're in a primary third wave to the downside. We had a 5 waves down for blue or minor 1, an ABC expanded flat correction up for blue or minor 2, ending in a contracting ending diagonal, working on a third wave to the downside at blue or minor degree. Longer term targets for the end to 3 blue, 9127 is where it will reach equality with blue 1. At 8143 it will reach 1.618 the length of 1. Within this third wave at minor degree, we've had minute or pink 1, 2, working on pink 3 to the downside now, getting towards the middle of it today. Now that this third wave at pink or minute degree is underway, we shouldn't expect to see any movement above its start, 10,479. Taking you now to the hourly chart, where this green 2 and this green 1 is this green 2 and this green 1, and here's our zigzag for the second wave correction, ABC. Nice clean 5-wave structure for C, working on wave 3 green to the downside, which began here and has already a 5-wave structure down for 1 complete, a little brief correction for a second wave, working on a third wave to the downside now. A short-term target to the end to wave 3 orange. It will reach 1.618 the length of this first wave at orange degree when the Dow gets down to 9,962. So that's a target for this session most likely, to get down there. When it gets around about getting close to this target and we can see a satisfactory 5 waves impulse structure for this third wave, starting here with a 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly here, maybe a little bit further down to go. But when we can see a satisfactory 5 wave or an impulsive count to the downside from here, look out for a 4th wave correction, a 4th wave bounce, that at that stage cannot reach into wave 1 orange price territory. Price should remain below 10,109. Expect also corrections to most likely be briefer and shallower. This is right in the middle of a third wave. So that's all for me with an update of the Dow analysis for you. If you're looking at the previous videos, please do note that they're in two parts. It was just so much longer than 10 minutes, so I chopped it in two. The first one's labelled monthly and the second one's labelled daily and hourly. That's all for me, and I hope everyone had an awesome weekend.